Congratulations for being here and your strength. And I know you have gone through a lot with this subject of cancer with your husband, right?
My husband, yes, he passed of prostate cancer about 18 months ago.
Right. And he was such a beloved man and such a spirit for world peace, I will say.
For love and passion for design and passion for life, and people loved him. So that was.
Is that something you saw in him when you met day one?
I did, from day one. And we lasted for 16 years, and they were the best of my life. So, yeah, I'm grateful to have been with them so long.
So you must have some of that in you as well, I would imagine.
That's how it goes. It takes two to tango, right?
And so to be, I guess, honored here, it must have. How do you feel about that tonight?
No, it's a big honor. It's a really serious group of people, incredible scientists. I am in awe of the work that they do and the breakthroughs that they have found, that they've been able to cure both a certain type of breast cancer and leukemia without using chemo and radiation, which is really fantastic.
Very powerful science. I agree. I'm going to ask you two last quick questions. I know a lot of people want to speak with you. What's good news for you in your life?
Good news?
Yes.
I keep working, we keep designing shoes, we keep busy, and we keep happy that way.
Beautiful. Last question, just because I feel this in you. We're very involved with World Peace and the International Day of Peace in September, and we're doing some projects in schools and so on. And what does peace mean for you?
Peace is for me inner peace. You find it within yourself somehow, and that's your journey, whether it's you find passion for work or you find other kind of passion, like painting or whatever makes you happy is finding that.
Designing shoes.
Designing shoes is a good way. I'll recommend it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. So
it's
you're
been a great couple of months.
Master Ceremonies tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Fifth year doing this, and my relationship with Dr. Sam and Mary, his wife Marion, has just grown each and every year, and it's great. I love this event. I love the event we do in the summertime, and it's just when you look at the room, it just grows each and every year, which is nice. And Roger Daltrey's here tonight too.
Have you been affected in your family? With this?
Yeah, my grandfather passed. I have actually a very good friend right now who's a new father, just like me, who was just diagnosed about 2 weeks ago. So it's it's tough. I don't think you can find you'd be hard pressed to go through anyone in this room and find somebody that's not intertwined with cancer at least 2 and 3 times over. So it's especially obviously here. It's this is a cancer crowd, but in your everyday life, everybody's been affected in some way, shape, or form. So that's why it's so important in the work that he does and the hundreds of doctors worldwide that he's collaborated with over the years. It's incredible, to be honest with you.
What's good news for you?
Good news for me is the new baby, a little baby boy who and it's something that with all the charity work I do now, with this now being my first child, I do a lot of kids charities as well, and you just hope and pray that your kids can grow up and lead a productive and healthy life. But you see how important it is to have these events should one day, whether it's me or him or his mom, need the help of people like this. You know that there's some great people that are working towards cures of everything that we talk about on a daily basis, which is nice to know.
Great. Chris, congratulations
awesome.
again.
Great to see you. Thanks. Always a pleasure.
Hi, Paul Sackis, Good News Broadcast.
Hi, Paul.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Rachel.
I'm Rollis Rachel. I'm at the Samuel Waxman Research Foundation event and gala at 55 Wall Street, Cipriani.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? To support the foundation. It's an incredible thing that he's able to do, basically to bring different researchers together to collaborate. It's something that infrequently happens, so it's a good thing.
They do a great job at it.
They do. Very good.
Super. Do you know people that have been affected by cancer?
I do.
And so this is important to you?
It is very important to me, actually.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, Paul Sackis, Good News. I'm speaking with Tom Muro. Hi, Tom, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, good. So what brings you here tonight?
Well, I cover these events for my segments in the morning, and I just see my buddy Chris walking in. Basically put the word out and support charities and talk about them on my segments and in my Huffington Post. So it's always fun to be out in New York City and have cocktails and have great company for a good cause.
What inspired you to get into the media world?
I'm sorry?
What inspired you to get into the media business?
It was a fluke. About 7 years ago, I played golf with Obama. Well, not actually with him, but near him, and it all kind of came out of that meeting at that point. my career changed. I used to be a banker.
There you go. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me? Just being out in New York City and being above ground and being healthy and having a great family and supporting good charities.
Good man, Tom. Thank you very much. Okay, hi, I'm here with Joyce Barbados, right?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
Good, good. So, was your husband that was honored last year, was it?
He was, yes, and he's on his way here probably in another 10 minutes.
Alrighty. You know, I asked him a bunch of questions about all the good things he does. A very socially minded person and company, is that so?
Yes, absolutely. He lives and breathes it. It's truly part of his DNA.
Yeah, because we're involved with world peace, and he is as well, and in some of his work, right? It's a good thing.
Listen, giving back is imperative if we want a better world.
Super duper. How about you? What brings you here?
Well,
His involvement
obviously
with him, or-
to support my husband, but any organization that he gets involved in, I do, and you know what's near and dear to me, he gets involved in. So we really double what we do, which
Great
is
team.
nice.
All
and
right.
So we're looking forward to a good evening.
Thank you so much for sharing. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
What bringing you here tonight? This guy?
Well, Michael brought me here, and Roger. Roger's a buddy of mine, and I played with him before with the Who. And it's an honor to be here to help raise money for a good cause. And I'm happy to be here raising money for a good cause. And I'm happy to be here because Roger Daltrey is a buddy of mine. It's fun to play Who songs. Who doesn't want to play Who songs? So, yeah, it's a good night.
Beautiful.
Good
Thank
New York
you.
night. My pleasure.